everybody. This is Goddess Kendra. Thank you for my supporters on YouTube and Speaker. And I also thank my haters. Before I even get started, I'm going to say happy 96th birthday to Malcolm X. Thank you for the information that you have given us. And it's still relevant to what you've said back up until your assassination in 1965. So today I just wanted to talk about spirituality. And, during these times of COVID, we all seem a little stressed. I notice the world feels angry, hurt. There's so much chaos going on. People are mad. We can't do normal things, even for myself. I wanted to go to amusement park and go to a water park, but because of COVID, I can't do that. So I find myself, if I'm not working, to be at home more. So it really sucks, and it could be hard, or even if the children are remote learning and not in school, the parents, we're not able to really get a break from our children. We all deserve a break. Not that they get on our nerves, but we need a break. It's just like with anything. So currently, I'm reading a book called The Introduction to Maya Philosophy by Musta, Muata, Ashby, Ashby. And I'm also reading The Supreme Lessons of Gods and Earths, a guide for the 5 percenters to follow as taught by Clarence 13X Allah. Now, a lot of us know religion, right? Jesus and all the different religions. And for me, you guys all know that I am not a religious person. I solely depend on spirituality. I believe in all that, the earth, the moon, the stars, astrology, numerology, being in nature, our ancestors in the 3D realm. Yes, they talk to us. We feel upset and we may cry because we miss them, but they're still watching over us. And some of us have the ability to speak to them, but don't be fooled. People be lying about their abilities. Seriously. But spirituality is important because if you all know, melanin is what makes the Asiatic man and woman, meaning the Asiatic man and woman is the black man and woman. We are the original. We were here first. We have been here for billions of years. If it wasn't for the Asiatic man and woman, no other culture or race of people would be here. And our melanin is found in the earth, in the sky, in the dirt. Everywhere there is melanin. And it's sad now that a lot of black women, African women, feel the need to, some of us, not all of us, bleach their skin so they could be either a light skin or look like the European woman. I notice when a lot of these women really make it in their careers, they sit up here and they get all this plastic surgery done to their face and their body. I always joke with one of my close friends. I'd be like, in 5 or 10 years, there's going to be no real women, and men were just going to pay me thousands of dollars just to go on a date and that I look real. I jokingly laugh. But why can't we accept our skin color? I mean, we are brainwashed to believe that the European is better. The standard of beauty is a European, and I believe in all cultures, nationalities, and races there's beauty, and one is never better than the other. And thanks to one of my close friends, who spirituality is on high, man, has taught me a lot of things. And a lot of people get upset and say, oh, you're being racist. First of all, I cannot be racist because I do not run a system and I'm not European or Chinese. Let's be real. No hate over here. But I don't even have for myself the ability to discriminate against people. We don't really own anything anymore. Like Tulsa, Oklahoma, they did business around the world. They was taken over until one European got jealous and they decided to tell a lie, and then it led to a lot of people passing away. And we haven't really built anything since then like that. A lot of us don't own much to do that, and even our celebrities that you guys idolize have more than enough money to help, meaning they could donate a lot of their money to help get Flint, Michigan clean water. It's been, since 2013, 2014. It's sad. So, a lot of ways to be more connected back with your universe or your spirituality is one, meditate every day, 5 to 30 minutes. Everybody meditates different times or whatever. Being in nature, if there's a forest or, being outside away from stuff, like being in nature, walking in the grass barefooted, doing things that are nature, and not watching TV as much. I call TV the idiot box. And another thing is we have to read. How can us Asiatic people learn anything if we do not sit up and learn about our culture? And I would like to read a page from the book called The Philosophy or Introduction to the Maya Philosophy. It says, what is virtue and where does it come from? It is something which may be purchased. Is it something that can be cultivated? A person may be ordered to be obedient, to follow rules, etc. Is this virtue? If the Ten Commandments and so many other laws are established in society, why then is it that there is increasing crime and increasing strife among people? Why is there enmity in the world? Why is there a desire to hurt others? Why is there a desire to misappropriate the property of others? Anger, hatred cannot be stopped by simply telling someone to be good, loving, forgiving, and so on. One cannot become righteous by being ordered to or forced to, no more than a plant can be forced to grow, bear fruit, a flower through a command by the farmer. One can be compelled to follow rules, but this does not mean that one is necessarily a vicious person. Many people do not commit crimes, and yet they are not vicious people. They are harboring negative thoughts, violence, hatred, greed, lust, etc. in their hearts. Virtue is profound quality which every human has a potential to discover. However, this requires effort on the part of the individual as well as a correct guidance. Virtue is like a flower which can grow and become beautiful for the whole world to see. However, just as a plant must receive the proper nutrition, soil, water, sunlight, so too the human heart must receive the proper care and nutrition in the form of love, wisdom, proper diet, meditation, and goodwill. Many people are law-abiding and peaceful under normal circumstances, but if provoked or presented with an opportunity, they will engage in unrighteous activity. Under the pressure, they must be pushed into stealing, violence, or other vices. This is not virtue. The developing of virtue as a human being implies the sinful behavior will not be possible even if there is an opportunity for it. True virtue implies a profound understanding of the nature of creation in the heart, which will make it impossible to commit crimes or to consider sinful thoughts, as well as discover the teachings of Maya. The reason for this will become clear. Virtue is a quality in which implies harmony with the universe. Virtue is that which leads a human being to become into harmony with the divine. From the mythological standpoint, sin is to be understood as the absence of wisdom, which leads to righteousness, peace, and existence of ignorance, and which leads to mental unrest and the endless desire of the mind. Sin operates in human life as any moment which works against self-discovery, and virtue is any movement towards discovering the essential truth of the innermost heart. Like I said earlier, we are frustrated people, and I know for myself, I have to work on not yelling, because yelling and screaming can give you heart attack, stroke, high blood pressure, Exercise helps to relieve yourself 1 hour a day. And I know I have found something on Instagram and it said ways to make your life happy. It said drink 2 liters of water, meditate for 5 minutes, drink 3 bags of tea or 3 cups of tea, read 9 pages of a book, have 4 colors on your plate, exercise for 60 minutes, and things like that, can help you relax. Meditation has always helped me, you know what I mean? And as we are at home because we can't do anything, like just sitting there eating isn't going to do anything for you. It's just going to get you overweight. And I feel we have to look within ourselves to want to do better. Like me, I have to work on the part of not yelling. I just get frustrated. Number one, I don't deal with bullshit very well. Like people sit up here, like if I say, can you please stop doing something? And you continue to do it, that means you're disrespecting me. So the next time I see you do it, naturally I'm just going to want to scream at you, which that's not okay. I have to learn to be calm. Like how can one preach certain things if they don't do it? You know what I mean? But there's the lessons I'm currently studying from the Supreme Lessons of Gods and Earths. And it's my daily mathematics. It would be knowledge. Knowledge is 1, which is a foundation of everything in existence. Knowledge is to know as such, as the sun is the foundation of this solar system, that the Asiatic black man is the foundation of his family. Knowledge is to look, listen, and observe. Knowledge is the first step towards righteousness. Number 2, wisdom is the wise words spoken by the wise man. Wisdom is the manifestation of foundation, which is a knowledge. Understanding. Understanding is the best part of the living mathematics. It is to see with the third eye, which is the mind. It is also a picture of one's draw from knowledge and wisdom. Culture or freedom. Culture is your way of life. The way you present and carry yourself is your culture. I, self, Lord, Master, and Master is our culture, which is Islam. Freedom is to free you from all the lies and wickedness of the devil's civilization. Power. 5. Power of refinement. Power is a manifest the truth, thus placing yourself in the state of awareness that is righteousness, thus cleaning yourself of all of your negative refinement and the clothing you wear. Once a person is refined, then he is divine and has the power to destroy development. Equality. Number 6, to become equal, mental as well as physical in everything. 7, God is a supreme being, black man from Asia. He is the original man, meaning the original of all, the maker and the owner, the builder and destroyer. Number 8, build or destroy. Build is to add on, to create a positive evaluation in the mind. Destroy is to run, to tear apart from within. 9, born is to bring into existence, to be brought forth to supreme life. To be born is to bring forth both mental as well as physical. 0, Knowledge add-on cipher. Knowledge is to know, and in order for one to know, one must have the knowledge. Cipher is the circle consisting of 360 degrees of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, which is life. See, some of these things help. Like if you constantly bring positivity in your psyche, like my friend always tells me, if you sit up here and listen to negativity, watching all these reality shows, because television, the rays, that energy is going to get into you. And if we know different songs on the radio, why can't we take a moment to learn about spirituality and the natural way of life? This is what was for the Asiatic man and woman, and before there was religion, you know what I mean? But most of us are so far gone from knowing our stuff that we literally celebrate everybody else's culture but our own. Like coming up is going to be Juneteenth and different stuff. Black August. Most of us don't care. Most of us wouldn't even know it was Malcolm X's birthday. No one knows some of our great leaders who have tried to change the world, but still in 2021 we're still having some of the same issues we were having back then. People, turn back to spirituality. You can find different things on the internet. Like I just read to you, the daily mathematics, you can learn that. You can learn the supreme alphabet, the 5 P's of power. You can learn that. I'm just looking through the book. Student enrollment rules of the gods and earths. That's something positive. Different stuff. Well, see, we take time to learn BS and different things like that when we could turn our mind into something else. Like, you know what I mean? We can help each other turn back together, but we choose to be divided from one another. And my thing is, whether you believe in spirituality or religion, you're still my brother or sister. See, this is some of the things I've been talking about. As an Asiatic man and woman, we need to build together. It doesn't matter what one believes. It's coming together and having each other's back. We haven't had each other's back for a long time. It's starting to crumble. And then when the others can see this, it is so easy to send a devil in to destroy everything. Someone from the outside. And I always say we have to sit here and be together. Come on now. No matter what we believe, come together, man. We have so much money now as the Asiatic man and woman that we could literally open up our own businesses and different stuff like that. But we rather buy dumb crap and support others instead of our own communities. Most of us are business owners. Even my friends and different shit don't even support my business, But we give our money to somebody else. We need to build those black dollars up because our black dollars are given to the European every time. Learn the jewels of Islam and just different things, But I don't know if this has helped anybody. I know currently the world just seems sad going through it and different stuff like that. But we can sit up here and be together. It's easy to point the finger, but how are we the people gonna heal? You know what I mean? We gotta learn our culture, Asiatic man and woman. Don't let somebody else tell you. There's too many books out here. And I think when I have the time, some of the books that I'm reading, I'm gonna make a list of them. And you can find all these either in Barnes and Nobles, or I like buying my stuff on Amazon. And really learning spirituality has helped me. It's helped me to understand stuff. Like when I was a little girl, I was so terrified of the dark because I felt like something was trying to get me. Now, I realize some of the people in the dark that I was scared of were my ancestors, meaning people that had passed on years before or centuries before. But then once I started really understanding, when I met one of my dearest friends to this day, the way I see things is different, but yet and still I have so much to learn because I still need to grow. And we wonder why we go through certain things, because are you having your higher self or your lower self? And one of my closest friends always tells me is, you ain't always got to say something, because like my thing is I'm quick to fly off the handle. Sometimes you just have to realize whatever, you know what I mean? Like there's a certain time and place for things, and you always want to be in a higher vibration, not a lower vibration. Being in lower vibration means you're in your lower self, which means you're prone to certain energies and anger and things you don't want in your home. And then say you can leave the house getting out because you're mad and get into a car accident and die. You don't want to die in your lower self. That's all we're trying to say is do better. Thank you everybody for supporting me. I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.